Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Boruto episode 129. I'm excited. I get to record this episode not as early as I had hoped, but earlier than I had thought, essentially. So I was going to try to watch this sooner because I'm really excited about this episode, but I didn't. But I am still watching this quite a few days before it's going to be coming out anyway. So regardless, last episode, we had some Otuski business kidnapping Mirai, executing a plan using the Leaf Village's technology against them, and then we had him recover some device that was originating from them. He activated it, and Boruto and Sasuke jumped inside of it with him, and then they interrupted it before it was completing whatever it was that it was doing and spit them out either in the past or in an illusion of the past, it seems like, before Tsunade and all that, even. So I believe, like I was saying last episode, I believe it's even before, I think it's obviously before the time skip. I think it's going to be Naruto as a kid that Boruto might get to meet. So I am exceptionally excited for this video episode, whatnot. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Welcome to the way things used to be. So does that mean time travel? Was he gonna try to take it as a kid? Ah, shit! I can't watch this opening yet. Ah, my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What's about to happen? I imagine this is just gonna be like a lot of fun. I don't know if we're gonna we might run into Urashiki here, but if anything, I think this is just gonna be a good like cameo of characters from the past, which we still have a lot of those characters nowadays, but seeing them as kids is gonna be the cameo, I believe. It's gonna see how ridiculous old Naruto was. It's gonna be kind of funny, I think. I wonder how that's gonna work voice actor wise. I wonder if they still like are able like to get the same voice actors and if they're still able to do the same voices, or are they gonna use repeat lines from the old show, and just kind of like slap them in? I don't know. I'm excited. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure I'll love it regardless. Alright. Warning, warning. Temporal transfer. Oh, just around the time. Yeah, wow, so they time traveled. Shit, this is gonna be, like, really weird. It actually is time travel. Okay, so he'll arrive in a few days. He will show up here. Young and weak. It's an effective way to do something. But if they're actually in the past, that means they can make changes. Hmm. Yep. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling it's not going to be a piece of cake. Here we go. Yeah. True. He just... Is that a different cloak that he put on with a hat? This was before Pain, even. Right? Oh, that place is where Ichiraku was? Or not, maybe not. Just drawing attention. Alright. Yep, those two places, essentially. Sakura. Hmm. Her voice sounded a little different. I feel like I could be wrong. Well, okay, so never mind. I have been watching other reactions of people watching it in dubbed, so I think that's where I was getting confused. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if it's like the same voice actors from old Naruto. I mean, they might even be the same voice actors as right now, but I don't know if they are doing like a voice like back then. Like, does it sound like them back then? Essentially, is what I mean. That's what the frickin' turtle told you. God damn it, Boruto. It literally told you to be careful and not interfere. Oh my god. Did he bump right into him? Ran right into him, yep. I'm pretty sure that's current voice, like... I don't think that quite sounds like him as a kid. I don't remember his voice being that deep as a kid. Drya! Oh, yes! It's the women that they were like, yep, peeping toms. Sasuke is just that idiot. Oh no. She just appeared. Oh, Tsunade. Just got their asses kicked. Traveling performers. I want to see Sasuke perform. Nice. The incident. Oh shit. This is around that time, huh? She not gonna say the name? Alright. Oh god. Well. I have a little bit of questions about how this all lines up, but it's fine. We'll see. Oh my god. Like father, like son, I guess. I didn't even know he could do that. Freaking Naruto. Oh my god. Oh, I missed Jiraiya. God damn it, Boruto. He's just gone. Oh my god. Bop! I think. That's your training. Yeah. Word for word. Oh. What we get? Oh, just sunset. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so it's just gonna be the kids. Oh my god. Naruto. He just realized. So he's gonna stay with him. Oh, he's gonna see how lonely Naruto is. I think. I kind of hope he recognizes it. Fake. Oh. I was wondering if he'd use a fake name, because at least to me, Boruto and Naruto are so similar. But I guess Naruto would never think of anything out of the ordinary about that when he was a kid. He wouldn't be like, huh, weird. Yep. So he did kind of, Boruto did kind of notice it. It's just gonna be a bunch of cups of ramen. Yeah. Or just one cup. Aww. Oh, the soundtrack. This is pretty cool, though. Awkward. Oh. He's talking about himself. It's funny. Oh, the animation feels like it's so good on those scenes with, like, even just this whole scene here with the moonlight coming in and everything. I don't know why it looks so good. And like the eyes and everything. The drawing just felt very like crisp on it. Oh. All right. Oh, and that's it. Damn. So yeah, this was kind of a establishing, what happened essentially. So they are in the past, and then establishing a connection with Naruto and everything before this whole crap takes off. Crap storm with Urashiki showing up. Yeah, the only bad thing about it being in the past is you have to deal with that whole, like, how does Naruto not remember this? They could still explain it away, like, maybe smaller things like this, it just slips his mind and he forgets. There's a lot of things I forget in my childhood. But there's just a part of me that's like, well, if you saw someone that looked like Boruto as a kid, and then you had a kid and he grew up to look exactly like Boruto, I feel like you'd have some kind of deja vu where you'd be like, I feel like, you look like someone. But I mean, I guess when you're raising a kid, you don't really notice the changes in how they look and everything, so maybe it's like something like that where he just doesn't notice because he's always around Boruto, so he thinks he's just crazy. But anyways, that's the end of episode 129, guys. Yeah, I mean, so, like I said, it is time travel to continue what I was saying, and I guess it very well could be that they say something along the lines of, like, you don't want to leave too deep an impression on the people, but as long as you keep things like minimal, like time will just, this part will just slip their minds and everything. But to get into my main point in all this, if Urashiki shows up and starts attacking, he's insanely powerful, and Sasuke is insanely powerful, and if they have to clash and go all out, like, how is this not going to be something that's remembered and that we didn't hear about in old Naruto, which is, like, the biggest problem with the past stuff, right? Which I guess you could say, like, it depends on how you, like, view things, because what would have to happen is then we'd have to set a different timeline for Naruto, right? If we go with the theory that, okay, we didn't see an old Naruto because it hadn't happened yet, but it would have always happened if it was in that timeline. So realistically, unless like the incident gets, you know, very well covered up and none of like the main characters really see it and stuff like that, I would think that we're gonna have to see how it plays out, but it might be that they're creating a new timeline here, essentially, where we have like the old Naruto show, and then they show up and it diverges off, and now this timeline is the one that we're going to be following in Boruto. And, you know, I don't think they're going to make any changes, though. I feel like that'd be crazy if they actually made changes that would affect the future, other than stopping Urashiki from doing this, you know? So it almost feels like this little event is going to be like a little like temporary change that's just going to go right back into the normal timeline and continue on, and nothing else is going to change, you know? I mean, we'll see, but I don't know. It's definitely an interesting thing we have going on, and how they're going to handle it. I hope they do it well, but my first little complaint about this whole thing is that they mentioned that just last night, I think they said, they had someone Genin desert the village. That had to be Sasuke, right? We never had any other Genin desert the village around that time. So that means that pretty much like the next day, wasn't it? Naruto and all the others, you know, Naruto, Kiba, Choji, Shikamaru, and Neji, I believe, all took off to go get him back, right? But, like, wouldn't that be this next day that's about to come up? So how is Naruto not, like, freaking out about Sasuke being gone and stuff like that? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it was a few days later that they went after Sasuke, but I thought they went right away because they had to catch him before the those 4 dudes that sealed him in that giant thing got back to Orochimaru, right? So I don't know. I guess it's interesting if friggin' Naruto has to watch him for the next couple days until Urashiki shows up and they somehow get back to their time. How does that work? I don't know, but maybe I'm missing something. You guys can let me know. I could just be misunderstanding the timeline of either the past event or this current event, you know? But yeah, it was really cool seeing young Naruto. I'm pretty sure that it's either the same voice actor but wasn't able to put on the same performance, or I'm not remembering what old Naruto's voice sounded like in Japanese, because I think it's been a while since I've heard the Japanese version. But also let me know there if it is the same as it used to be, or is it different. It really doesn't affect. Sakura sounded a bit different than I remember her as well, but it doesn't really matter. There's nothing you can do. Like, those voice actors are older now. You know, your voices change as you get older, even once you're past puberty and everything. So they might just not have been able to put on the same performance as they did in old Naruto. And I don't even know if it's all the same voice actors. Sometimes I'm really bad at tracking that. Like, I don't know if this Naruto in Boruto's present time, like adult Naruto, is the same voice actor as kid Naruto, you know? I don't remember if they got a new voice actor when they did the time skip uh, for Shippuden and everything. So it really, it doesn't really bother me either way. I did feel a little bit of immersion breaking because for me it sounded like Naruto was a bit different because I'm used to hearing him in his more mature voice now, which is what it sounded like here, but seeing it as a kid, it's like, you know, it threw me off a little bit, but I'm still really enjoying what I'm seeing. It's cool. I'm slightly worried about the whole time travel aspect because that can get really messy in shows and you can find like plot holes way more easily when you involve time travel to, you know, something that has never really had time travel before. But if they manage to pull this off, I think it could be a lot of fun. And just seeing all these older characters, seeing Jiraiya again was just so much fun. They're still, I think this is the point where they're still in their relationship, because I believe like after this point is when they really start connecting a bit, you know. I guess they did connect, like Naruto learned his Rasengan by now, went on that trip with him where he was kind of seeing Jiraiya as like a father figure at this point, I think, because I believe he had his Rasengan when he went on the mission to save Sasuke. So yeah, but there's a lot more stuff after this, I believe, that they really bond over and everything. So, you know, learning all like the sage stuff and all that, but and talking about like the books and the prophecies and all that stuff. So, but yeah, it was just fun seeing Jiraiya again in his, you know, old like pervy, want nothing to do with anything other than his own hobbies, you know, self, which he's acting. They did a good job because like I said, I am rewatching old Naruto slowly because I'm watching Blind Wave go through it, their reactions of it. So they're at the part where they just met Jiraiya, and they're about to see how like openly pervy he is and everything. And I felt like this is the way he acted here is exactly how he acted in old Naruto. So they did a good job, and that's definitely his voice actor, because I know that for sure because I'm watching Soul Eater and he also plays the demon, and I recognized when I heard the demon, I recognized the voice actor, and then when, you know, I heard it here, I'm able to recognize it because I've heard it so recently. But yeah, so Sasuke kind of separated for now, and because obviously he marries Sakura in the future, Sakura loves Sasuke down like here. I don't know like if she got a really good look at Sasuke, I'm not sure if she would be like, you really look like someone I know but older, you know. And because they're kids, I don't think they'd ever even consider time travel or anything, you know, would even cross their mind. But you just don't want them thinking like, hey, this looks like you know. You don't even want to take that chance. So he's separated for a bit. We got Boruto going back to where Naruto lives and seeing how, you know, alone he is, essentially. Like, you live here alone? And then he's like, yep, I don't know my mom and dad, and stuff like that. So that was cool to see. We didn't really get to see any like introspection from Boruto regarding that matter. Like, he didn't really say anything to himself, but I think he was thinking, like, there's might have been part of him as a kid, because I feel like kids with parents would be like, oh, that's cool, living by yourself, you know. Almost like, I think we had like a few episodes in Naruto that was like that with Sakura, saying that Naruto was lucky for living alone and not having parents nagging him, you know, and stuff like that. So, because I do vaguely remember something like that. And then she realizes, I think it actually might have been a movie, and they went into like the alternate dimension because they ran like the little fake Tsukunomi or whatever on him. Was that what it was called? Either way, I think it might have been one of the movies. And then in that world, in like that alternate world, Sakura was the one without parents. Her parents were like the heroes. Basically, she had Naruto's life and experienced, like, at first she liked it and then realized how terrible it was. and everything. So I wonder how Boruto is really thinking about it. The way he looked gave me the idea, like, it wasn't like a, oh, that's cool. It was more of like a, huh, that kind of sucks, you know? So it'll be interesting if Boruto says anything about it or mentions it to Naruto in the future, you know, when he returns, or anything regarding that would be kind of interesting, I feel like. But yeah, the little turtle we now know is not like, it's not like he's there to serve Urashiki. He's there to serve as his purpose being this, you know, temporal transfer device. And so he, you know, gives the warnings to anybody. He doesn't exclusively listen to Urashiki's commands. He says he doesn't care about Urashiki. Granted, I think he did need, like, chakra from an Otutsuki in order to activate. So in a way, it is a little bit reliant on Urashiki, but it's not like it's not like what they told Boruto and Sasuke is wrong because Urashiki's trying to manipulate them. Like, we can rule that out, essentially. But yeah, it obviously makes sense that you don't want to interact too much in your past. If you make a heavy impact, you know, you're gonna make waves in the future. So, oh man. But yeah, it was just a fun episode. I loved the animation at the scenes where Boruto and Naruto were talking at night, with, like, the moonlight coming in and their eyes being, like, very defined and bright and everything. It felt like the animation, or like the drawing, was really, like, kicked up there a notch in comparison. So, but yeah, I don't know, guys. It was good. I liked it. I can't wait to see more. Like I said, my biggest worry is just how they're gonna handle all this. I hope he gets to see his mom, you know, that'd be cool if he gets to meet Hinata as a kid as well, see how shy and everything she was. But maybe he'll meet Neji, who he's never got to see before, because you know, he passed away and everything. He knows of Neji because there was a picture of him and he mentioned who it was, so it'll be kind of interesting if he gets to meet him. This was after Neji got humbled by Naruto, right? Because Sasuke was there for that in the Chunin exams. So Neji should be on the road to being a better person. So at least Boruto might get to see that part of him if he shows up as well. So, but yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of possible, like, interesting characters that can make cameos from the past and everything. Might have a very interesting fight whenever Urashiki shows up. I'm interested how they're going to handle that. But yeah, I think that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Also check out my Patreon, where you can see the next couple reactions on there for this show, as well as early access for my other shows as well, and my Patreon shows where I'm watching Soul Leader and Umbrella Academy. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.